What babies learn from your face. One of the strangest things about babies is how intensely they stare at you, while feeding, while falling asleep, even from across the room. Most parents assume they are just looking because faces are stimulating, but developmental psychologists discovered something much deeper. Your baby is not simply looking at your face, they are studying it. Long before babies understand language, they learn to read emotional information directly from facial expression. Researchers using eye tracking technology found that infants spend dramatically more time focused on human faces than almost anything else around them. But they are not looking randomly. They are scanning for emotional data. Your eyes, your mouth, tiny shifts in expression adults barely notice. To a baby's nervous system, your face functions almost like a survival dashboard, because babies are born unable to regulate their own emotional state. So instead, they borrow yours. This is why a baby who hears a loud sound immediately looks at your face before reacting fully. Psychologists call this social referencing. The infant brain checks your expression first to answer one question: am I safe? And your face becomes the answer. Studies found that babies exposed repeatedly to calm, responsive facial expressions showed lower baseline stress activation over time, because their nervous system learned, when something happens, someone safe is here. But the opposite is true too. A constantly tense, distracted, emotionally absent face changes the infant nervous system in measurable ways. And this is where modern parenting becomes difficult. Sometimes the still face is not intentional. It is exhaustion, stress, looking at your phone while holding the baby, thinking about problems while they stare at you. But babies notice immediately. In famous still face experiments, researchers asked mothers to suddenly stop responding emotionally while interacting with their infants. Within seconds, most babies became distressed. They tried desperately to reconnect, and when the face stayed emotionally blank, many infants withdrew completely. Because to a baby, an unresponsive face feels biologically alarming. Your face is how they measure connection, safety, emotional predictability, which means every smile, every soft look, every warm moment of eye contact is building something inside their brain that will outlast childhood itself. Not perfection, just the repeated feeling that when they looked at you, someone was truly there.